Aaron Singerman, founder of Redcon1 here, and 2020 was a difficult year for a lot of people out there. A lot of people had some really tough times and dealt with adversity, and so did we at Redcon1, but that doesn't stop. We don't stop here, we keep going full out. We live and breathe and push at Redcon1, and we never stop pushing. And this year, no matter all the adversity we faced, just like you guys, we continued pushing. And we did so by releasing a whole lot of new stuff, by signing a lot of new athletes, by growing the tier operator program to almost 17,000 individuals, and by opening all kinds of new channels like Walmart. So let's go through some of the new products we released this year. The MRE Bar, a huge hit product, went from looking like this to looking like this. And we changed the boxes as well. We also made the formula, so you can see the box is a little smaller now, and obviously more appealing to be on the shelf. We're basically deciding where do we want to be, who's Redcon want to be, and how we're gonna get there. And so we know we want to be the biggest sports supplement company in the world, and when you're on the shelves at places like Walmart and a lot of grocery stores, you want to, number one, appeal to a normal consumer. While I personally like the matte black, coyote khaki, the soft touch rubber, this look kept the brand intact, kept our brand equity strong, and still looks like Redcon1, but now we got the flavor to go along with it. We're using a lot of new colors, and it made the awesome bar even better. Our biggest move of the year, our biggest move of probably, arguably, you could say the entire time Redcon1 has been around, is to make the MRE RTD, meals ready to eat, whole food, meal replacement, drink, ready to drink. So the RTD process was not an easy one. It took us about 18 months of working very hard on this and constantly, pushing forward. One of the things when you're doing, using a hot fill antiseptic line and using a Tetra Pak like this, Tetra Pak is actually the case that you see it in. It's like a really thick paper, is that it's hard to find line time. And we spent a lot of time just trying to find a place that even have them made. So we came out with 4 flavors to start. They are unbelievably good and a huge accomplishment for Redcon1. If you've tried them already, you already know why I'm so excited about them. If you haven't yet, you will soon, because they're gonna be all over the place. Vitamin Shop, GNC, United States Military, every gym. I mean, I can't even list all the gym chains, and of course on our website too. We released a whole series of products called Basic Training, where it's single ingredient products with no flavor, something like a BCA no flavor, citrulline, here's L-citrulline right here, creatine monohydrate, a whole slew of products that are basically basic. And so you can add them to your current products, or if you're looking for a creatine monohydrate to add to something else, or you want to soup up Total War and make it Total War 2.0 of your own creation, throw in some extra beta-alanine or whatever, you're able to do it with the Basic Training series. We also came out with FUBAR, our energy shot, right? This thing is basically, what we said is the marketplace for energy shots is taken over by one specific company I won't mention. That company looks outdated to me. The formula hasn't been updated. The look hasn't been updated. And we're like, man, we can do it better. We can make it look cooler. We can make it more effective. And we can even do it for cheaper. And so FUBAR has been a big success. And if you drink one of these, you'll know. It's full on, full power, fueled up beyond recognition. War Games was our gaming formula. So when we came out with this, pre-workout is obviously a big category, but pre-gaming is a new category basically. And we said, you know what, we can do it better than anybody else, because the only other products out there are really pre-workouts that got kind of recategorized as pre-gaming formula. And really what they were using ingredient-wise had nothing to do with the stuff that you need for gaming, which would be like hand-to-eye coordination, low light eye movement, and stuff like that, where we actually focused on that, not on necessarily high amounts of caffeine, but high amounts of focus. And so we're excited about War Games, which has already taken over the market and really pushing heavy, hard into the gaming, e-gaming world. Canteen is our hydration product. It's taken a while for us to come out with an actual hydration product. And the reason being is we wanted to make sure we could do something different, bigger, and better than anybody else on the market. And we have unquestionably done that. Hydration is a very big part of performance. If you're not hydrated, your brain doesn't work as well, you don't perform as well, you don't have as much endurance, you don't have much strength, you can be injured easier. So Canteen tastes phenomenal. Everybody knows, if you know me, I love Propel. I'm constantly drinking Propel. Well, not anymore, because Canteen is better, tastes better, and is way more effective than any other product on the market. So we signed 2 huge names. We signed a bunch throughout the year of athletes, great athletes. But 2 that pop out to me is, of course, Kai Green, Mr. Getting It Done himself, who I worked with back in the day with Dynamic Muscle. We created a company together. I eventually gave his shares back to him. And now we've actually come back together, bringing Dynamic Muscle into Redcon1 and folding Kai and the brand into Redcon1. So now Kai is on the team and Kenny Omega, which honestly, I didn't know how popular Kenny was. Kenny is a superstar wrestler from AEW. And when I was told by Ryan and Eduardo and the rest of our wrestling fans here how great he was, I learned about him. I realized he really is that big a deal. He came here and he is a phenomenal guy, a nice dude. And we decided to go all in with Kenny, creating Kenny's own product, his own Total War flavor, which he took very seriously. And a lot of people are saying this is the best flavor of Total War we have. So it's been a big bet to go with somebody new, and very successful. Sold 5,000 units of these on the first day during Black Friday. So something that we're really proud of at Redcon1 is during the pandemic, really in the height of it, we didn't really change anything. We didn't have to fire anybody, which is a huge, huge deal. We didn't have to furlough anybody. We have over 150 employees all combined with Redcon1, whether we're talking about the gym or the office here or the new Tennessee warehouse. During this time, we were able to keep everybody employed, and that was a really big deal to us. And we were able to fulfill our obligations too by doing the $100,000 readiness trials. So we gave away $100,000 in prizes during the pandemic, staying profitable, not firing anyone, and opening up a new warehouse and office in Tennessee, 50,000 square foot of warehouse and office space in Tennessee, having a kind of more centralized hub right next to our manufacturer, and added a whole new staff there of 25 new employees that are handling the products and everything that goes along with having another hub, a whole other office. I mentioned channel expansion. Well, Walmart is the biggest channel. It's the biggest retailer on the entire planet, the whole world. And for sports supplements, they carry sports supplements, but they haven't carried any kind of premier, real top shelf sports supplements. They've had products, and quite often what they do is they get a product that's successful and they have a smaller size or a weaker formula or watered down formula. For us, I was very excited to go to Bentonville, meet with the buyer over there, and be able to bring to Walmart its very first premier pre-workout product in Total War. We didn't change the formula, we didn't change the size, we didn't change the price. They went and said, you know what? We believe in you. We're going to go big with Total War. We're going to go big with Redcon1, and you can look to see that line expand really dramatically in 2021. During this year, this incredibly challenging year, we brought out all kinds of new flavors. We brought out products, all kinds of flavors of the RTD, Total War RTD, and we continued to grow. And that's the really big thing. In a year that most people are struggling to survive, we grew over 50% from year over year. And a company our size growing that kind of numbers, even double-digit numbers, to grow over 10% is a big deal in a normal year for a company this size. So to do this kind of growth in a year like this, it speaks volumes about how much you guys love us, love the brand, love Redcon1, and man, it means a tremendous, tremendous amount to us, more than ever, because this is a year where your money, your hard-earned dollars, had to be really wisely spent. So this is all a testament to you guys, to how much you love the brand. And that means a tremendous amount to me and the whole team here at Redcon1. Seeing the people purchase, seeing how excited you guys are, seeing the orders and packing the orders during Black Friday. Everybody pitched in and packed orders during Black Friday. Even my son Asher was here packing orders. And man, it was just humbling to see. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart and from everyone here at Redcon1 for believing in us and choosing us during this very difficult year. Thank you guys so much.